Tonight, Democratic presidential hopefuls will face one another for the second time. The Motor City is hosting it. It'll be different from what we saw in Miami last month. 11 Live's Jennifer Bellamy tracking what you can expect a little later tonight. Jennifer?
Candidates have recalibrated their strategies, and so has the debate. So there are some new ground rules in play that will impact each person's ultimate performance.
It's debate night in America, at least part one. And over the next 2 nights, once again, 20 candidates will have the chance to sway voters to their causes. But things will be different this time around. Candidates who consistently interrupt will be penalized, having their talking time reduced. The change came after top offenders, Mayor Bill de Blasio and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, both of New York, frequently found ways to insert themselves into another's question during the first debate. This month, each candidate will have a chance to make brief opening and closing statements. Last month, they only got closing remarks. They'll also have 30 seconds for responses and rebuttals, and any candidate who's attacked by another will have 30 seconds to respond. And don't expect any show of hands questions this time around. Moderators will refrain from lightning round style questions.
And the third Democratic debate will be held in September in Houston, Texas. It'll take place at Southern University, which is a historically black university. Requirements for that debate will be more strict, so experts expect fewer candidates will make the cut.